Some studies show that today's knowledge workers spend up to 40% of their time every day with email. Oh my goodness. So I'd like to share with you ways to economize your email, to make your email very efficient. First of all, think about who's going to receive this email. It should only go to the person or persons who you are sure have an interest in this information or whose help you need to answer your questions or to do the tasks. Put as much specific information in that subject line as you can. Instead of hi or sales, something like need sales report for August by September 10th. The benefits of having a deadline and a specific need in the subject line is that the person on the receiving end will know exactly what this is about before even opening that email. So then we go to the body of the email. I can say, hi Mike, and then I should jump right into my needs, my information that I'm transmitting, why I'm writing this email. Use a numbered list. Number one, start with number one. The number one, actually one period, if there is more than one item that you need to request from that person or that you need to communicate to that person. Have you received, like I have, many emails that are paragraphs and paragraphs? They say everything that the person wants to say, but once I've read those emails that are what I call haystacks full of words, where is the needle? Then I often have to reread that email so that I can find out, so that I can pick the needles out of the haystack and figure out what does that person want me to do for her? What is my action item? What is the question that I can answer? So let's make a good process, a good streamlined process, and go ahead and put number one, breakdown of each item sold by week in August. Item number two, status of sales trainee and estimated time she will be ready for her own assignment. Number three, email addresses of sales reps in the West Coast Division. Thanks for your help, Janis. When I'm on the receiving end of that, I know exactly what to do, and I can even just hit reply and then go in and put the answers, and it may be highlighted in a different color underneath 1, 2, and 3, or not even easier than that in my reply, 1, 2, and 3, and give the answers. This is a way to get all three of the answers. I don't know if you've had this experience, but I certainly do. Before I started using numbering in my emails, I would send an email to someone and maybe I'd have two questions. And they would write back and give me the answer to one question, but not the other one. So then I'm in a position to write another email saying, and I also need to know this, and I don't want to feel annoying to that person. So numbered emails solve that problem. The other advice I have, the other plea I have for you about emails is be careful about replying all. I have a little slogan that says, reply all is like e-maul, and I spell e-maul, E-M-A-U-L, like being mauled by a bear. Have you ever come in after being away from your email for some period of time and you see 10 emails are in your inbox on the same subject? Someone has sent a question out to 10 people, and each person has clicked reply all to answer that question. So you start seeing all these responses before you even know what the question is. And so imagine the amount of time you could save if all those people had not replied all, but replied to the one person who needed to know the answer to that question. So be careful about that. Email is great. It's an economical way to use time. We love email. Let's use it wisely.